I started this by trying to tackle the big questions and realized that the big questions have to be built on a lot of little building blocks. And those building blocks in and of themselves are not the most fascinating questions, but one by one, they can produce a building, an edifice, that's much more solid than a building built on theories and abstractions without a lot of data. So we're going to be dealing with something here that actually does have data, and that allows for some more conclusive conclusions at the end. All right. There's some more quotes about the delay in the expansion of the alphabet from Lemaire in 2008 and Goldwasser in 2016. Just noting again this half millennium or so between the invention of the alphabet and its widespread use. But let's turn to the specific question. The specific question is the question of the word. The concept of a word is deeply paradoxical. On the one hand, it's the most basic unit of language. We think we hear it, we see it all the time. We talk about children learning words. You find, for example, that by age 6, at least English-speaking children learn about 14,000 words. We talk about adults using words. In the US, at least, I often assign papers by word count. So I don't want to have to measure margins and tell the students whether they should double space. So say a final paper should be 5,000 words. So words are all over the place. We have spelling tests in 2nd grade that contain lists of words. But on the theoretical level, the concept of the word is a very elusive one. And the harder we look at it, the more elusive it becomes. And to a large degree, and this is something that we'll talk more about, it is writing itself that creates the illusion that word is a stable concept. And after all, if I'm forced by convention to leave a space before and after each word, then presumably I have to have a well-defined rule for what a word is. Now, the spectrograph in front of you is natural speech, and of course, it's you find this in any intro to linguistics book or a psychology book, that there is no audible break between words. The breaks here do not actually divide words. You can follow the transcription on the bottom and see that in common speech, if you're transcribing my speech right now without knowledge of the language, there would be no audible way of deciding when a word had just begun and when had ended. I do not pause in between each word that I speak. And if I did so, it would sound like very, very strange speech.